Hi friends, I wanted to share today how to make bite-sized snacks or treats for infants that are small enough that they can eat, but be aware you need to pay attention to your child and know where they're at in their development if they can handle this. So I wouldn't say anything under a year for sure because they don't have teeth to break it down, but I have a grandson who's 18 months and he's got enough teeth, and these are small enough I'd probably break them in half, but or you can put them in oatmeal or something like that. So these are really small pieces. Normally I dry them like this as a snack for a family, but when it's a smaller child you want really small pieces, so just pay attention and break them as small as needed for your child. Anyway, how to do that is I use a apple peeler corer, and you can do pears or apples, anything that you can cut very small. Bananas typically dry very hard and are kind of slimy, so I probably wouldn't do it with bananas just because of the texture of them and how they reconstitute. So just pay attention to what you're doing and be safe for your child. So I put it on the apple peeler corer and I just pulled it off at halfway so you can kind of see how it does it. Now it makes these little rings, so this is a pear. So it makes the rings which dehydrate like this. And then I just slice them to make them super, super small. And I do them all at the same time. And then I dehydrate them. Sorry, I'm cutting the plastic. I'm doing it left-handed. And then you break them apart so they don't dry together. So I usually just pull them apart and make sure that they're separated so they don't stick together. You can see how I did that over here. So these are the ones that have been on the dryer for 12 hours. This is what they're going to look like. I dry them at about 1:30 for... This has been 12 hours now. And so after 12 hours, I take my hand and I just do this to break them, to get them off of the sticky, because where they're stuck to the tray, it won't dry as well. And if there's any together like this, that would be a problem, you can break them apart at that point. So then I just, get them like this and I throw them back on. Now, normally it's 24 hours for this type, and you can see it's dry enough it can just snap and break. And you can just break off pieces like this for a child, but this way you can leave them in a baggie and they can eat them themselves if they're, old enough, they have teeth and everything. So, they don't probably need to be on for the full 24 hours, and it depends on how high your heat is. Now I go for anywhere, depending on the dehydrator. I have 3 that I had going last night. So the smaller ones seem to need, their temperature is a little different, so they need a little bit of a higher temperature, whereas my larger one is pretty spot on. So they'll dry more like a chip than a dried fruit if you have it on too high. And if you have it too high, it can burn. It depends on your dehydrator type. And you can also check out how I make my own. You can see this is a store-bought tray cover, and this is a plastic canvas tray cover. So you can just, make sure that they're not going to be stuck and not dehydrate well. And then you can throw them in recipes like oatmeal. You can make your own individual oatmeal. I've done that before, where you just take some quick oats and throw a little bit of this in, some brown sugar, and then you have your own oatmeal packets that you can take to work or school or whatever. My daughter used to take them to school or eat them before school. So there's those. Anyway, just wanted to share how you can do that for smaller pieces if you need, and a fast way to do them is using the apple peeler corer thing. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Check out my blog, thesecretisgratitude.com, for I've been dehydrating for 30 years. There's a lot of posts on there. I've been posting for over 10 years. So check out that and type in dehydration at the bottom of the homepage. Or I also have a dehydration playlist on my blog. On my YouTube channel, The Secret is Gratitude. Or you can just type in dehydration at the bottom of the homepage. And check out that and type in dehydration at the bottom of the homepage. Or I also have a dehydration playlist on my blog. The Secret is Gratitude. is my channel, no spaces, and you can look up the dehydration playlist, and up will come all those. I compare dehydrators, and I dehydrate everything, vegetables, fruit. Don't do as much meat anymore, but anyway, check those out. Thanks for watching, and have a blessed day.